Hey, you guys, welcome and welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Dang, I forgot my nose ring. Hold on, I like my nose ring. Y'all, I forgot my nose ring in the other video too. Oh well. But we're going to talk today about a little bit of a message that I wanted you guys to know that I think you guys need to know and be aware of, because we definitely talked about enemies and we definitely talked about like different things that are changing over time. Welcome and welcome back, you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Now, listen, this is something that we're all going to have to accept right now when it comes to the way the world is changing. There are a lot of people's masks that are falling off. You're about to see people's true colors. You're about to see people's true feelings. You know how that saying, what is that saying? How does that saying go? When someone's angry, I don't know. I thought it was a saying. I might be tripping. But it says when people say, you see how someone really feels when they're angry, they mean that when someone is angry, they often lose their filter and express their true thoughts and emotions, sometimes revealing things they might not normally say when calm, effectively showing their true colors. So I was thinking about true colors, and that was a song. I hear it in my head. Listen, people's true colors are coming out. Okay? Let me say it again. People's true colors are coming out, and it's about to show. And it might shock some of you to understand who y'all are really dealing with. People's negative attributes are coming out, but remember something that's important on this channel that I want y'all to always remember, that balance is key. Balance is everywhere. Don't be scared, be prepared is one of them. But also the balance of a situation is very important. And you need to understand that with every action, there's a reaction. With every cause, there's an effect. With every tip of the scale to the left, there's a tip of the scale to the right as well. So one of the important things to remember when it comes to balance in this situation is not only are you going to see people's true colors come out in a challenging or negative way, but you're also going to see people's true colors come out in a kind and positive way. And that's something that I take to heart, because at the end of the day, I tell my kids this all the time. Like, all I want to do is for everybody to just be happy and chill. And I get very anxious. I've struggled with anxiety a lot in my life because it's just always something happening. And a lot of times it's because of the things that I was doing and the people who I was surrounding myself with and my perspective on life, and the actions that I chose to take in situations that caused there to be extra drama in my life. But really, like, in my heart of hearts, I just want everyone to be peaceful and happy and successful. There's plenty to go around for everyone. And I don't think that there should be all of this fighting. Like, I really get frustrated seeing people argue and fight, and there always being some type of drama in a situation where there doesn't really require there to be as much pizzazz that's being put into it. But it's just hard because other people don't see it like that. And then you kind of look around and you're like, dang, how did I get into this situation? How did I become surrounded by these people? How did it get this bad? And I think that's kind of where we're at as a society. And for those of you who have found this video or who have been feeling this way within your own communities, it's important for you to pay attention and realize that you're going to see people's true colors. And it's going to be something that you expect, but also that you don't expect. Like, part of the difficult part of this is going to be that some of the people's true colors that you see are going to be from people who you don't expect. It's going to be from people who you have built some type of rapport with. It's going to be from people who you thought there was some type of camaraderie or positive relationship between you. And it's going to kind of show how this person has been feeling about you all along, or how this group has felt about you all along, or how an organization has felt about you all along. It's going to be very jarring, and it's going to be very like, whoa, I'm taken aback. I wasn't expecting for you to respond or react that way because I thought that we had XYZ built up. And I just want you guys to know that that's a possibility. I want you guys to know that it may stop you in your tracks for a minute, but it's something that can't really be stopped or can't really be controlled. You also may find some unlikely kindness or compassion from a person, a group, or an organization that you didn't expect it from. There could be any of those things that you encounter on a regular basis, and the person may appear like you would get a negative response or a challenging reaction, but in reality, it turns out to be positive and rewarding. And that's because, like, we're not supposed to judge books by the cover. Okay? We're not really supposed to judge people by the outer exterior, whether it be their demeanor, their body language, their tone. We're not supposed to come from a place of criticism and judgment. And you never really know what could be affecting a person. It's not your responsibility to compensate for someone's lack of proper body language, tone, or conveyance of their points in conversation, but it is your responsibility not to automatically group a person in a negative light just because of some perception that you have. So it could go either way, right? There's also a saying about not excusing or not assuming that a situation is negative because of a person's intentions being malice, but it's like you have to basically chalk it up to like severe incompetence or stress or something like that. It's basically saying that you can't always assume that someone has malice intentions towards you. If you go to a gas station or store, maybe you go on clothes shopping and the lady who's at the store doesn't really want to help you find clothes or put things back or get more things for you. Like, she might be going through a divorce. She might have just gotten cheated on. She might have just found out that by the end of the week, she's going to lose her job and she just needs to work to get as much money as she can to support her family. You never know what's going on the back end. And more than likely, you can explain a negative experience with a person or a negative experience in a situation with more so a viewpoint of incompetence, extenuating circumstances, rather than a specific intent to be malice. I hope that made sense, because boo, I can't explain it no better than that. But that's what this is. When people's masks start falling off, you have to understand how to identify it, and you have to figure out the source. And now you might say, there's a lot of work that I just feel like I don't need to do. It's not my responsibility if somebody's hating me. And it's not. It's not my responsibility if somebody can't communicate. And it's not. But what I'm saying is that this is more so for you than it is for other people. A lot of the things that we do when we focus on self-development, self-growth, self-improvement, anything about the self and expanding to where we want to be, it's not so much that we're doing these things for others. It benefits others because we're all a community and we're all a collective. And honestly, the actions of the few outweigh the actions of the many, and everything that we do reverberates like a ripple effect, and consequences and repercussions of our individual actions always affect other people somehow. But more so when you take these steps and you take this action to try to change your perspective and change your expectations and approach situations more positively and optimistically, ultimately it's going to benefit you more. So when I tell you that people's masks are about to fall off and I tell you that you're going to see people's true colors, it's more so to prepare you not to be manipulated emotionally. It's more so to equip you with the tools that you need in the form of knowledge and prior notification, so that you don't lose yourself in a situation that does not require you to respond or react. And if it's difficult for you to see that, I don't know what to tell you, but that's what it is. People's masks are going to start falling off. You're going to start to see the toxists with an R. You're going to start to see the belligerents. You're going to start to see the ignorance. You're going to see how people really feel. And I feel honestly that this is the best thing that has ever, I'm disagreeing with a lot of the ways that people feel about the state of affairs at this time, but I'll get into that in another video. This is the most authentic that you're going to see a lot of people around you at this time. And I suggest you take advantage of it. I suggest you also try to be the most authentic person that you can. Don't try, do. But you know what I mean. Because at the end of the day, when you get ready to lay down and die, you're going to feel a lot better about your exit if you try to do everything that you can to live your life to the fullest now. So I hope that helped you guys. Boop. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video, you guys. Don't forget to get in the comments, and I will see you all next time. Love you.